Once again, Tyler Alsh, quick time, 15.515. Ryder Renard, they were going tooth and nail there. That first lap exchanged the top spot. Ryder Renard with second quick, then Jack Yonan in third, 78 Aiden Donaldson, fourth quick this time, 75X James Hendricks out of New Jersey. He's your fifth quickest car in the time dashes for the junior slingshots. So that sets us up for the heat races, 4 qualifying events coming up for the All-Star Slingshots. 2 of them for the juniors. They will each be 8 laps apiece and will qualify 5 out of the All-Stars. So Jared Silphy, your quick timer here for the evening portion of the World Championships for the Slingshots here at Linda Speedway, was the winner last night of the 25-lap feature. His teammate, Scott Neary, took the win this afternoon in the 5S. So far, been a good weekend for Jared Silphy. The races out of Saylorsburg. Was the national champion last year, 2018. He had a couple wins at different tracks this year, too, at Snydersville. Also won the Fair National race. That was last year at Action Track, which is always a big race there. And once again, for the third time this weekend, Tyler Alsh will park the car in victory lane by being the quick timer in the time dashes, car number 1. Tyler won both of his heats so far, and now the 3-time leading time setter. He'll try for feature win number 2 tonight. Was in an accident in the second one earlier today. He'll start from the pole in his heat race by virtue of that quick time today. Down in victory lane right now, Tyler Alsh. You're a quick timer in the junior slingshot. Over the last two races, qualifying has definitely been intense as we take 24 into the feature. So we take 5 from each heat race, 4 heats. And then the remaining cars go out in a B main where we only take 4. We had some really close racing in that B main earlier this afternoon. One car actually going over, and it was some pretty intense racing to get into the A main. Just making the field, definitely an accomplishment. We have the best of the best in slingshot competition. That's why it is the World Championships here at Linda Speedway. Those time dashes that you just watched, they set up the starting lineups for the qualifiers. So the pole in each one will be our top 4 timers. 55 Jared Silphy will have the pole in heat 1. The 50 Dave Carrigan will be starting up front in heat number 2. 5S Scott Neary will start from the pole in the 3rd heat. That was your winner earlier today. And the 24 Kyle Hervé will be the pole car for heat race number 4. On the Linda Speedway Facebook, we're up and running live on Facebook right now. So we welcome everybody watching from there. We'll get them to the staging area and we will get started with the slingshot heat races coming up shortly. And just a reminder that tomorrow we'll be back at it for the 4th race of the weekend. It'll be the finale. We'll open the gates at 12 o'clock. Qualifying, actually, practice will start at 1, and then we'll get into the time dashes and qualifying. Tonight's features are 15 laps for the junior slingshots and 20 for the all-star slingshots. Tomorrow, we'll be going 40 laps for the all-star slingshots in the finale tomorrow. It'll be a 40-lap feature. Only $6 general admission once again tomorrow to the grandstands. We hope to see you here. It's supposed to be a beautiful sunny afternoon. Of course, it will be a little on the chilly side, but should be some nice tomorrow. We look forward to concluding the World Championships. One more day to go. Don't forget refreshment stand open. The red trailer coming in when you entered the grounds tonight. First slingshot heat coming to the Speedway now. The lineup will have the 55, Jared Silphy, on the front row with car number 7 of Shelby McLaughlin. Starting third, the 17L Lindsey Garl. Fourth, the 151 Brett Bieber. Starting fifth, the 515 Ryan Davey. And sixth, the 21W Chuck Wherry. Seventh, the 99X Craig Whitmore. And eighth, the 56 Andrew Turpin. Ninth, the 99D Devin Whitmore. So the third different driver in the D99 tonight. That's Devin Whitmore, second generation driver, going to take the wheel of the D99, the white car, starting in the 9th spot. Jared Silphy had a very good weekend so far. A win last night, 2 second places in the time dashes, and tonight he gets the quickest time. Field lined up. This is heat race number 1. It's 8 laps and 5 will qualify. Green flag is in the air. Powering out of turns 3 and 4. It's Jared Silphy gets the green. They race through 1 and 2. Silphy pulls away. Second, third, fourth is close going down the back straightaway. Shelby McLaughlin in the 7. Shelby's had a good weekend so far. One of the regulars at the Hamlin Speedway. Running in that second spot, Brett Bieber. He has a 6th and a 7th so far this weekend. Moving up to third, he's in that Kip Timmer 151, up in the third spot. Lindsey Garl racing in the 4th position, the 17L. And spot number 5 is Ryan Davey. Now, Ryan has been in the B main the last 2 races, and he's hoping to qualify. He doesn't have to go through all of that right now. He's in that 5th spot, and we will take 5. This time it'll be halfway on the field of cars. Your race leader is still Jared Silphy out of Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania. The S&S Speedways, number 55. He has pulled away to almost a 2-second advantage over the 7 of Shelby McLaughlin. 151 racing in third. That's Brett Bieber. And here comes Lindsey Garl. Lindsey Garl, the 17, who was quick timer last night, running 4th, trying to close in on that 151. One more time around on the 55, Jared Silphy. Checker flag in the air. Jared Silphy going to take this heat win. Dominant fashion, almost a full straightaway back to Shelby McLaughlin. 55, Jared Silphy getting the victory, wire-to-wire victory. Second, the 7 of Shelby McLaughlin. Third, the 151, Brett Bieber. Fourth was the 17L, Lindsey Garl. And getting 5th, the 515, Ryan Davey. Andrew Turpin, Chuck Wherry, Devin Whitmore, and Craig Whitmore will all have to go into the B main. Move on to heat race number 2, the quick timer earlier today. We'll start from pole. He was second quick here this evening, the 50 of Dave Carrigan. Outside pole will be number 35 of Dylan Hoke. Starting third, the 22T of Justin Thompson. Fourth will be the 68 of James Benz. Starting fifth, the 7T Thomas Mowry. Sixth starter will be Ben Laser. He's in the 7L. Seventh, the 4 Ryan Updegrove. Eighth, the 7S of Gary Basowski. And Paul the Dude Klein back behind the wheel, driving car number 76, starting at 9th. Dave Carrigan leads the pack, going to 3 and 4. Heat race number 2, working on lap number 1. Dylan Hoke. All night long, all day long, and last night, that 35 has been running up in the top 5 just about every race he's been in. Was second last night in the main event. Right now, holding down the runner-up spot in heat number 2. 2 laps down, Justin Thompson currently in the 3rd spot. One-time feature winner this year, racing in that 3rd position. Carrigan holding the lead. Dylan Hoke 2nd. Thompson 3rd. James Benz running 4th. And Thomas Mowry in that 5th spot. Halfway on the field of cars as they go down into turn 1. Top 3 starting to spread out just a little bit. Carrigan holding off Dylan Hoke. Justin Thompson 3rd. James Benz in the 4th spot. Thomas Mowry running in 5th. Field spreading out, getting that 2 to go signal from our starter, Mike Fry. Little under a second advantage from first to the runner-up spot. White flag waving one more time around. Cruising down that back straightaway. He'll go through 3 and 4. And grabbing the heat victory, it's going to be car number 50, Dave Carrigan. Taking the win in the Red Robin of Lehigh Valley sponsor, number 50, Dave Carrigan. Second went to the 35 of Dylan Hoke. Third to 22T, Justin Thompson. Fourth to 68 of James Benz. And fifth was the 7T of Thomas Mowry. Ben Laser, Ryan Updegrove, they will have to go into the B main. Also, Gary Bazowski and Paul Klein. They'll be going to the B main a little bit later on, where we'll take 4 cars. We'll take 5 from each heat, and heat race number 3 coming out onto the track. Winner earlier today in car number 5S. We'll start from the pole. Scott Neary. Second, the 1R. Second generation driver Tyler Hoke. Starting third, the 77 of Wally Bell. And going fourth, out of Nazareth, the 42 Mason Pittenger. From Canada, car 15, Elliot Gamache. 15 car, starting fifth. Sixth, the 99, Anthony Reisner. Dakota Kohler, the 59K, and the 14C, Carter Weant. That's your lineup. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. One car slow coming out of corner number 2. We're staying green momentarily. We'll complete lap number 1. And now the caution will come out. Mark Moore, the 20M. Mark Moore, who's with us this weekend, he's out of Copley, Pennsylvania. In that 20M car. Saw him a few times this year at Shellhammer Speedway. Has raced several different tracks. Made a few stops here at Linda's this year. Looks like he's good to go, and he'll rejoin the back of the pack. 1 lap down. Scott Neary is your leader. Double file lined up or ready to go. He raced number 3. Joining the back of the pack, Mark Moore in the 20 car, able to get it back up to speed. As we will go back to green flag racing. It's in the air. We're underway. Down the back straightaway, Scott Neary leads the field out of turn number 4. Tyler Hoken second. Elliot Gamache up to the 3rd spot out of Quebec, Canada. He's in that 3rd position now, trying to reel in the number 1 car. The 15 really was strong earlier today, as he's been getting quicker as the weekend has been going on, starting to get the handle of the quarter mile here at Linda Speedway. 1 car slow in 3 and 4. Going to try to get down to the inside of the speedway. That's not going to happen, and the yellow will come out. Carter Weant out of Myerstown, the 14C, is the car that slowed in 3 and 4. Got down to the bottom of the track, but not in a safe spot there, so we went caution. 4 laps to go. He raced number 3. Your leader is Scott Neary. 2nd spot, Tyler Hoke. Elliot Gamache is running in that 3rd spot. Out of Quebec, Canada, 21st last night. Finished 17th earlier today, but he was working his way to the front and dropped out. Elliot's been getting quicker. We're keeping our eyes on him.
We're going green this time.
Runs in the Maple Leaf Series up in Canada. Wally Bell, the 77. Mason Pittenger in the 42. That's your top 5. Oh boy, that's about all I can say. We're not going to go green. And that would be the definition of a no start. We will call them back, restack them.
All right, complete restart here, everyone. Complete restart.
So it's a complete restart. Cars will go back to the order they were in prior to that green flag. Scott Neary, Tyler Hoke, front row. That's 5S, 1R. Second place car, Tyler Hoke, 18 years old, out of Mertztown, Pennsylvania. A Wirtz Beverage sponsored, number 1R, part of a 3-car team here this weekend. Green flag back out, 99 of Anthony Reisner made some nice moves there on that restart, but the caution comes out.
All right, complete restart here. Complete restart.
Once again, it will be a complete restart.
All right, 59K, then 99. 59K, then 99. 99, you're going to the tail for passing before the cone.
Not allowed to pass before the cone. The 99 was guilty of it. So Anthony Reisner will be put to the back for the restart. So car number 99 will start from the back. Scott Neary, a leader out of Knolltown, New Jersey. Track champion this year at the Hamlin Speedway. Picked up 3 wins there. We start between those 2 cones on the back straightaway. Looks good this time or underway? Up front, it's still the 5S leading the pack, but the 1R of Tyler Hoke is staying with Scott Neary as they go down the back straightaway. This time they'll see 2 to go. 2 laps remaining. Elliott Gamache in that 3rd spot. Mason Pinninger running in 4th. And a battle for the last transfer position. Anthony Reisner has it right now as he worked past Wally Bell in the 77. Last lap, coming to the checkered flag, it'll be Scott Neary. Won the feature earlier today, the 5S Scott Neary taking the win in heat race number 3, followed by the 1R of Tyler Hope, the 15 Elliott Gamache, 42 Mason Pinninger, and 99 Anthony Reisner. Right there at the end, Anthony Reisner was able to get past Wally Bell and get that 5th and final transfer spot to get into the 20-lap A main here later on this evening. The rest of the cars outside that front 5, they will be in the B main later on tonight. Heat number 4 will have Kyle Hervé, 24, on the pole. Outside, another one of the Canadians who has really been getting stronger all weekend, 51, Brian Prevost. Starting 3rd, the 47, Z Zachary Steffi. 4th, the 29, Ariane and Bolt. 5th, the 69, Riley Hummel. 21J, Josh Weant will start 6th. 7th, the 89, Stephen McLaughlin, and 8th. In this final heat for the All-Star Slingshot 75X, Jim Hendricks. Green is in the air. Hervé will lead them into turn number 1. Down the back straightaway, it's Kyle Hervé, 24. 51 of Brian Prevost in 2nd. Zachary Steffi didn't qualify last night, had a top 10 earlier today, running 3rd right now in the 47Z. Ariane and Bolt in that 29, another one of the Canadians running in 4th. 69, Riley Hummel holding down that 5th and final transfer spot. Josh Weant in the orange 21 trying to close in and get in that top 5. 29 slid a little bit to the inside coming out of 4 of Imbolt, and then the 69 of Hummel right there. They're 4th and 5th, and we are halfway through this one. Kyle Hervé, race leader in the 24. 51, John Prevost 51. That is Brian Prevost running in 2nd. Two to go this time. '24, Kyle Hervé leading the pack down the straightaway, getting the white flag. 1.330 second advantage from 1st to 2nd. And grabbing the checker flag, it'll be Kyle Hervé.
Top 5 to the scale, 69.
24, Kyle Hervé, your winner. Second, the 51, Brian Prevel. Third, the 47, Z Zachary Steffi. Fourth, the 29, Arian I'm Bolt. Fifth, the 69, Riley Hummel. That's your top 5 qualifiers to tonight's 20 lap main event. Up next will be a pair of heat races for the junior slingshots. Up on the Speedway Entertainment Facebook page, we are live feed on the Speedway Entertainment Facebook page tonight for the Saturday night portion of the World Championships here at Linda Speedway. And the heats for the junior slingshots. Heat number 1. Out on the Speedway.
We're going green this time.
Car number 1 out of Pine Grove, Tyler Walsh on the pole. 24Y Jack Sion will start second. Third, the 75X James Hendricks. Fourth, the 22W of Wyatt Tashler. And starting in the 5th spot is the Deer Park Diva, Isabella Van Orden, car number 2. Tyler Walsh, by virtue of that quick time, starts on the pole, leads the field, lap number 1. Getting closer for second spot between Jack Sion and Wyatt Tashler. Tashler down low, inside going to turn number 1. And that's a position change for the runner-up spot, Wyatt Tashler. Yon back down on the inside, pulls even with him going to turn 3. Battle for the second spot, really close at the line. Jack Yon has it back as they race into turns 1 and 2. Jack Yon, Wyatt Tashler, great battle for the second spot. Back on the inside, Tashler's got it, pushes up 24 down low. Yon reclaims the position going to 1 and 2. Meanwhile, the 1 has checked out, Tyler Walsh. Tashler back in second. Jack Yon in third. James Hendricks running fourth. Isabella Van Orden in fifth. Fourth and fifth also rather close. White flag one more time around. Almost a full straightaway from the 1 car back to the 22W. Checkered flag. Car number 1, Tyler Walsh.
Okay, the top 3 to the scale, 24Y, 22W, and 1 to the scale.
Tyler Walsh with the win. Wyatt Tashler second. Jack Sion third. James Hendricks fourth. Isabella Van Orden fifth. Also undefeated so far in the heat races this weekend. 3 for 3. Heat number 2. From the pole, car number 18, Ryder Reynard. Starting second, the 78, Aiden Donaldson. Going third will be the 5, Brock Pinkerus. Fourth, the 144, Faith Turnbaugh. And fifth, the number 3, Nolan Laser. Green flag going to come out this time. We're underway heat number 2. Ryder Reynard, the race leader. Ada Donaldson racing in second. Brock Pinkerus holding down that third spot. Faith Turnbaugh, Nolan Laser, your 5 running order. The race leader, Ryder Reynard. That beautiful blue number 18 car. He's out of Lampen, Saskatchewan, Canada, and currently showing the way. Winner at the Estevan Motor Speedway this year. 7 wins there for Ryder Reynard. And he's looking sharp so far in this heat race. And the winner earlier today, Ada Donaldson, running in second. Two more times around on your race leader. Ryder Reynard, the 18. Checkered flag coming out. First heat win of the weekend. Ryder Reynard out of Canada. Ryder Reynard taking the win. Second, Aiden Donaldson. Third, Brock Pinkerus. Fourth, Faith Turnbaugh. And fifth, Nolan Laser. Going to take a brief intermission before we get to the slingshot B main. So a brief break here. Good chance to check out the concession stand as we get prepared for tonight's features, because all we have left before that is the B main for the All-Star Slingshots. There'll be 15 cars starting in that B main, and the top 4 will qualify to the 20 lapper this evening. Race number 3 of the weekend. Tomorrow we will have the finale for the season and for the weekend. Open the gates at 12 o'clock tomorrow. 1 p.m. we'll have practice. Then we'll follow that with the time dashes and the heat races. Features going extra distance tomorrow. Matter of fact, the All-Star Slingshot main event will be 40 laps tomorrow. So far, we've had 2 different winners in both the classes, in the All-Star Slingshots and the Junior Slingshots. In the juniors, Tyler Alsh has had an incredible weekend so far. Didn't get the win earlier, but he does have the quick time last night, this afternoon, and this evening, and also won all 3 of his heat races. And it's been a great season for the second generation driver, Tyler Alsh, out of Pine Grove. For many years, watched his dad, Rodney, race a Roadrunner at Big Diamond. Won a couple of championships there, a multi-time feature winner. They used to call him Rockin' Rodney Alsh. And Tyler has taken over the wheel in this slingshot and has definitely been impressing here this year. So we're going to take a brief intermission. And then we'll be back with the B main for the All-Star Slingshots. It was hot and heavy earlier today, so expect some fast and furious racing in that one. We mentioned tomorrow with the 1 o'clock start. Don't forget tonight to turn back your clocks for daylight savings time. Definitely could use that extra hour of sleep tonight. No doubt about that. So, just a friendly reminder daylight savings time, turn back the clocks, get well rested here, and then you can make it in time tomorrow to see race number 4 of the World Championships at Linda Speedway. Once again, only $6 general admission tomorrow. That's to see a 40-lap main event for the All-Star Slingshots. You can't beat that. And it's the final race of the season here at Linda Speedway tomorrow afternoon. They are getting cars in the staging area. That is for the B main. While the motors are down, we could give you that starting lineup for the B main. The 56 Andrew Turpin will be on the pole. Starting second, the number 7L of Ben Laser. Third would be the 77 Wally Bell. And starting fourth, the 21J Josh Weant. Fifth start, the 21W Chuck Wary. And sixth, the 4 of Ryan Updegrove. Seventh, the 59K Dakota Kohler. And eighth, the 89 Stephen McLaughlin. Ninth, the 99X Craig Whitmoyer. And 10th, the 7S of Gary Basowski. 11th starter, the 75X Jim Hendricks. And 12th, the 99D Devin Whitmoyer. Starting 13th, the 76. Back behind the wheel tonight, Paul Klein. And 14th, the 20M of Mark Moore. 15th, the 14C Carter Weant. That 76 car, owned by Craig Whitmoyer for the prior 2 races. Cody Seitz was behind the wheel. Now Paul Klein, who was a past race car driver here, drove a 270 micro sprint. Number was 76. And it's great to have Paul back behind the wheel. Now, he is an Oakland Raider fan, but we won't hold that against him. We're glad that he's back with us tonight. So that 15-car starting field that I just gave you, we have a couple that won't make it out there. Mark Moore in the 20M and the 14C Carter Weant, they have scratched. "20 positions have been filled for the main event. We'll put those final 4 spots in there as a result of tonight's finish in the B main. The top four from this B main will start 21 through 24. And here they come now onto the Speedway. The B main for the All-Star Slingshots making their way onto the track. Final qualifier of the evening. The features will be next. They're lined up. We're going to go green this time. We'll turn them loose. Andrew Turpin is the pole car. Ben Laser to the outside, and here's the green. Racing into the turn. Turpin, the race leader, up on the top, the orange car, the 21J Josh Weant, racing side by side for that third and fourth spot. That's the final transfer into the A main. Caution flag is out. 2 cars in turn number 4. The 7S Gary Bazowski, regular micro sprint competitor. He's in one of those 7 cars this weekend. Seven will rejoin the rear. Also, the 89 was involved in that one. Stephen McLaughlin. Both cars able to rejoin the back. We have 1 lap down and 9 to go. This is a 10-lap B main. Andrew Turpin, the 56. 77 Wally Bell running in that second spot. Had a good battle raging on for the third position. Josh Weant and Ben Laser. They're running third and fourth. Ben Laser raced a 270 micro here this season. And this weekend, he is driving the 7L, that patriotically painted number 7L in the Slingshots, currently holding down the 4th spot. He's from Newmanstown nearby. Going to go green this time. Double file start down the back straightaway. Green's in the air. Oh, look out. Turn 4. Well, they kept going, but the caution does come out as they were slow in turn 4. The 21 getting out of shape, Josh Weant, and he was in a qualified position. Also, the 7S Gary Basowski and the 76 Paul Klein were involved. So those cars will go to the back. We will have a complete restart minus those 3 cars as they will go to the tail. Josh Weant out of Myerstown, the orange 21J, will be in the back for this restart. Still has 9 laps to try to make his way back up there, but only the top 4 will transfer to the A main. All this hard racing, it'll get you in the feature. You'll start at the back. And once again, Dakota Kohler finds himself in the B main. On Friday night, he was driving his other car, the red 59K, that he won so many features with this year over at Shellhammer Speedway. Now he's in the second car here today. Transferred in his heat earlier, but now tonight, he's 1 spot out of qualifying. Top 10 in points at Big Diamond Speedway this year in the sportsman class. He could get it done. Dakota Kohler, keep your eyes on him, 5th spot. They're lining them up now, and next lap will go green.
All right, we're going green this time. Everybody stay off the bumpers and quit the pushing on the starts.
Restart. Green in the air. And it's the 56 Andrew Turpin who will lead him down the front straightaway, along with Wally Bell in the 77. They race into turn number one. Bell trying to stay to the outside of Turpin. As they go down the back straightaway, they're close for the lead. Bell settles in the second. Here comes Chuck Wary into the top three. He's third now in the 21W. Dakota Kohler up to fourth in the 59K. One spot out in the fifth position. Ben Laser, the 7L. Yellow coming out. Caution flag coming out for Paul Klein in the 76, the Whitmore Motorsports number 76. Also the 21 slow in turn two. That's the 21J, Josh Weant, the orange car. Well, moving into a qualified spot, now in third, car number 21W, Chuck Wary. And up to fourth, the 59K, Dakota Kohler. Craig Whitmore in the sixth spot. Driver out of Hamburg. Brought a lot of cars here to the Speedway this weekend. He's had a lot of problems with that 99X, and this is the sharpest he's looked so far, up to sixth. Very accomplished racer in the modified and sportsman ranks, Craig Whitmore.
All right, we're going green this time.
Everybody lined up in their proper position, and they will get the green flag this time with 7 laps to go. Race leaders once again will race close going into turn one here on the green. Yellow coming out, car in turn number 2 going around. Caution flag out.
Okay, we didn't get a lap in there, so it's going to be a complete restart from last time.
Car number 89, Stephen McLaughlin, is the car that spun in turn number 2. Bringing out the caution. Last 2 restarts, it's been close for the lead. Andrew Turpin, the pole sitter in the 56, and the 77 of Wally Bell. They raced side by side going to corner number 1 the last time. So they're tending to the car over there in turn number 2, Stephen McLaughlin. Car number 89. So Stephen McLaughlin, his night is over, being towed by the four-wheeler to the pit area. Your top 4 will transfer to the A main. Right now, it's the 56, Andrew Turpin, the 77, Wally Bell, 21W, Chuck Wary, 59K, Dakota Kohler. Outside looking in, 7L, Ben Laser, 99X, Craig Whitmore. Green flag coming out. As they go down the back straightaway, that's Whitmore down low. $99X up to 5th. One more spot to try to get into the main event. Wally Bell has taken over the lead, the 77. Halfway on the field of cars. Turpin in the second spot, then Chuck Wary. Dakota Kohler running in fourth, but here comes Whitmore. Three more times around. Once Wally Bell took the lead, he pulled away. 2.5 advantage from first to second. And he is stretching it out. They'll get the 2 to go this time. The 77 Wally Bell. Running in second is still Andrew Turpin, the early pole sitter. White flag in the air. One more time around here in the B main. Last lap to settle it, fill the field for the 20-lap feature coming up. Whitmore running out of time, less than a half a lap to go. He's in fifth, and the checker coming out for Wally Bell. Taking the lead on that restart, holding on, pulling away by almost 2 seconds. Car number 77, Wally Bell. Second went to the 56 of Andrew Turpin. Third, the 21W of Chuck Wary. And fourth, the 59K, Dakota Kohler. Those 4 cars will transfer to tonight's 20-lap main event. 2 features remain. The junior slingshots will be first, followed by the all-star slingshot main event. Junior slingshot features on the speedway now. The way they'll line up, the 1 of Tyler Walsh will be on the front row with the 18 of Ryder Reynard out of Canada. Starting third, the 22W Wyatt Tashler. Fourth, the 78 Aiden Donaldson. Starting fifth, the 24 White Jack Sion. Sixth, the 5 Brock Pinkerus. Seventh, the 75X James Hendricks. Eighth, the 144 Faith Turnbaugh. Ninth, the 2 Isabella Van Orden. And 10th, the 3 Nolan Laser. 15 laps, junior slingshots. About to hit the hammer on the back straightaway. Here we go. They go green and to the inside. This time Wyatt Tashler is going to try to take the top spot as they go to turns 1 and 2. Tashler down low, Ulsh on the outside. They go side by side, all strong on the high side. Fighting back in 3 and 4. Lap number 1. Tyler Ulsh by a wheel leads it, but Tashler's right there on the bottom. And Ulsh takes the spot out of turn number 2. So the inside was open. Tashler made the move. They battle for that top spot, but now Ulsh starts to pull away. Tashler second. Ryder Reynard running in third. He was a second place starter. All got close there with Faith Turnbaugh and Isabella Van Orden. All starting to pull away. About a second and a half advantage on Wyatt Tashler to 22W. Ryder Reynard still in third, Jack Sion fourth. And up to fifth is James Hendricks in the 75X. The winner here earlier today now moves to the inside of Hendricks, Aiden Donaldson. And Donaldson will move up to fifth. Battle for second, Tashler and Reynard. Jack Young closing in on that one as well. Second, third, and fourth with 8 laps remaining. Five more times around. Tyler Ulsh, car number 1. He has almost a full straightaway advantage, very similar to his heat race. Trying to go 2 for 3 here on the weekend so far. Second place pulling away a little bit, Wyatt Tashler. And third still close. Ryder Reynard, Jack Sion. They race in the 1 and 2. Battling for the third spot. Then the field is spread out. Leader coming by now. 3 to go. Got some traffic ahead of him. A couple of the New Yorkers up there in front of him. Brock Pinneris down low in car number 5. Van Orden in the 2. 2 to go this time. Ulsh going to try to skate past that traffic on the high side. Working hard through the traffic. Going to see the white flag this time, one more time around. What a performance by Tyler Ulsh. Going to go 3 wide through traffic on the last lap. He's not sparing the horsepower in this one. He'll come to the checkers. Tyler Ulsh. Tyler Ulsh getting the victory. Dominant performance. Won by 5 seconds. Runner-up spot, Wyatt Tashler to 22W. Third, the 18 Ryder Reynard. Fourth, the 24 wide Jack Sion. And fifth, the 78 Aiden Donaldson. 4 minutes, 27 seconds, the time on that race. He's out of the car. Tyler Alsh, your winner of the Junior Slingshot feature. All right, well, we're getting used to this here, having this conversation. Maybe we'll have another one tomorrow. You never know. I'll tell you what, this car was fast tonight.
Yeah, during the first race, we had to switch cars after, and then the car felt great, and we just had a good battle for first for a couple of laps, and there.
This car, like I said, well, you had said this is your other car, won by a full straightaway tonight. I don't know if you knew you were that far ahead.
Not much.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy Victory Lane for the second time this weekend. How about it for Tyler Walsh? So another strong run by Tyler Walsh, getting win number 2. And for years, I watched his dad, Rodney, race a Roadrunner over at Big Diamond. Had a great number of seasons, tremendous talent, and it's now gone to the next generation. This kid definitely has a future in the sport and had a great run here tonight. Congratulations, Tyler Walsh. We'll get ready for our final feature of the evening. Here's your starting lineup for the 20-lap main event for the All-Star Slingshots, final race of the evening. On the pole, 55, Jared Silphy. Second, the number 50, Dave Carrigan. Starting third, the 5S, Scott Neary. And going fourth, the 24, Kyle Hervé. Starting fifth, the number 7, Shelby McLaughlin. And sixth, the 35 of Dylan Hoke. Starting seventh, the number 1R, Tyler Hoke. And then the outside, the 51, Brian Preble. Ninth starter, the 151, Brett Bieber, and the 22, Justin Thompson. 11th to 15, Elliot Gamache. And 12th to 47, Z Zachary Steffi. 13th, the 17L, Lindsey Garl. 14th to 68, James Benz. 15th to 42, Mason Pittenger. 16th to 29, Ariane Imbolt. 17th to 515, Ryan Davey. 18th, 7T, Thomas Mowry. 19th, 99, Anthony Reisner. 20 spot, the 69, Riley Hummel. 21st, the 77, Wally Bell, the B-main winner. 22nd, the 56, Andrew Turpin. 23rd, the 21W, Chuck Wary. And 24th, the 59K, Dakota Kohler.
All right, that 69 hasn't listened all weekend, so he has to come to the side. 77, you're going to go outside the 69. 56,
Fireworks for your spectacular spectating pleasure there in turn number 3.
Big Jim, he's 69 in, 77 out. 69 in, 77 out.
Final feature of the night. Don't forget, we'll be here tomorrow for the final race of the weekend. All-Star Slingshots, Junior Slingshots, all part of the World Championship of Slingshot Racing here at Linda's Speedway. But tonight, it's time to settle feature number 3 of the weekend. The 55, Jared Silphy, he has 1 win. The 5S, Scott Neary, he has 1 victory. They start first and third. Dave Carrigan, he's got a quick time from earlier today. Who's going to take it tonight? We're about to find out. Briggs and Stratton Power on the back stretch with the green. Here we go.
Yellow's out. Yellow.
We got a caution coming out. There's a car in the back straightaway. Then we had them tangling over there, 3 of 4, but that was after the caution came out. Car on the back straightaway, that's a 7T. Thomas Mowry, the 7T. No laps in, we'll do a complete restart. We'll single file them out just to get them in the correct order. And we'll double them up. We'll have a complete restart here of the 20-lap main event. Jared Silphy will be the leader. Getting the cars in the correct running order, they'll go complete restart. So the front row remain Jared Silphy in the 55, Dave Carrigan, car number 50, and the 5S Scott Neary out of New Jersey. He will start in the third spot. Lineup is good. They're going to double them up. We'll be set to go green shortly.
55, you have to start on the bottom. 55, you have to start on the bottom. 50, you're going to be on the outside.
Since there are no laps in, the 55 must start on the inside. Dave Carrigan will go back to the second spot, car number 50. We'll go back to second. Dave was last year's champion and also took the title this year here at Linda Speedway on our regular Friday night racing.
All right, we're going green this time.
Multi-time winner last year, and he waited to the end of the season to pick up a couple wins here this season. All right, they're lined up. We're going to try it a second time. This is your All-Star Slingshot feature, and it's going green. Here we go. Silphy leads them down the back straightaway. The caution coming out. Ryan Davey is slow in the 515. There's a car to the inside of turn number 2.
All right, it's going to be a complete restart again. We didn't get a lap in. Complete restart.
So once again, we will have a complete restart, except for the involved car over there in turn number 2. And the 515 stopped in turn 3. Silphy, Carrigan, Neary, Hervé, and McLaughlin, the top 5. But as we mentioned, still no laps on the board. 20 to go. Getting the cars back in proper running order here for this restart attempt.
69 again. 69.
Complete restart, third try. Couple cars in the back.
69, you have to go outside the 29. 77,
They need to go to their proper spot. That's what they're working on right now. Once we get everybody in their correct starting spot, we'll be ready to go and try one more time here to get this 20 lap feature underway. And they are lined up. Your starter, Michael Fry, gives them the 1 to go signal.
All right, we're going green this time. We're going green this time.
Slingshot World Championships, Saturday night race number 3. Lined up. The green is out. Carrigan got a good start on the outside. They'll drag race down the straightaway. Look out.
Out, yellow, 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 yellow.
Contact in turn number 2. One of the involved cars was Dave Carrigan. Since this is the 4th attempt, we're going to go single file, as you can see. Single file start. And the green is out. Fourth and 5th, Kyle Harvey. Racing with Shelby McLaughlin. Lap number 1, it's a 55 of Jared Silphy, your leader. Cruising out of turn number 4, put another lap on the counter. Top 3 remains unchanged. Dave Carrigan running 2nd. Scott Neary in the 3rd spot. Then it's Kyle Hervey running 4th in the 24. And Dylan Hoke, who has 2 runner-up finishes now, racing 5th. 16 laps to go. Field starts to spread out. Top 5 remaining the same. As the caution will come out, and there's a car in turn 1 and 2. The 42 Mason Pittenger stopped over there in turn number 2, and that brings out the caution flag. We got 5 laps in and 15 to go. The top 5 sort of settled down, remained in the same positions, with Jared Silphy showing the way, the 55, last night's winner. Dave Carrigan holding down second in car 50. Scott Neary, the 5S, running third. 24, Kyle Hervé in the 4th spot. And the 35, who finished runner-up the last 2 races, running 5th, Dylan Hoke. 6th spot is Shelby McLaughlin in the 7. 7th is the 22T, Justin Thompson. 8th, the 1R, Tyler Hoke. 9th, the 151, Brett Bieber. And 10th is Lindsey Garl in the 17L.
Start getting doubled up. 55, you get to choose inside or outside. Make your choice. You can't change it after you make it.
They're going to double them up. Race leader will have the choice of inside or outside. Looks like he's choosing the bottom. Took the win last night, charged from the back to get a top 5 finish earlier today. If you were here earlier this afternoon, you saw a great drive by Jared Silphy as he raced through the field to get into the top 5 at the end of the race. The 50, the champion this year at Linda Speedway, will be strong here on this restart. Let's see if Dave Carrigan has anything for Jared Silphy. He'll go green this time. Down on the inside, here comes Hoke. The inside was open. He took that spot, moved into third, now trying to get second. Dylan Hoke looking to get into the runner-up spot. Racing from 5th on that restart, and he's got it as they go to turn 1. What a restart for Dylan Hoke. Now up to the runner-up spot, Carrigan 3rd, and a battle for 4th with Neary and Hervé. Neary didn't get off to a great start on that last green, and he's trying to hold on to 4th right now. As we continue green, we'll see if he can settle in there and hold that 4th position. Meanwhile, the leader starting to pull away, Jared Silphy. As they come by this time, it'll be halfway on the field of cars. 10 down, 10 to go. Silphy about a second lead on Dylan Hoke. Hoke into that runner-up spot in the 3rd straight race, trying to hold on. Carrigan 3rd, Neary 4th. Hervé in the 5th spot. Field spreading out as we're working on the second half of this one. Jared Silphy's got the hammer down. Opening up now, 1.215 second advantage over Dylan Hoke. S&S Speedways, number 55, owned by Randy Smith. That yellow number 55 holding down the top spot as we will now have 6 laps to go. Leader getting the 5 to go signal. Still Jared Silphy, 35 Dylan Hoke, 50 of Dave Carrigan, 5S Scott Neary, 24 Kyle Hervey, your top five. Closing in on the end of this one, trying to get his second win of the weekend. Shortly, we'll be closing in on the tail of the field. Hoke trying to stay close, but has been losing ground little by little. The gap right now from first to second, 1.435. Almost a second and a half now from first to second. As he closes in on the back of the field, we'll get the 2-lap sign this time, 2 more times around. Full song of cars all the way around the quarter mile, and the white flag is out as the 55 Jared Silphy has less than 1 lap to try to get his second win of the weekend. Powering out of turn number 4, your winner, Jared Silphy. Second win of the weekend, the 55 Jared Silphy. Second was the 35 of Dylan Hoke. Third, the 50 Dave Carrigan. Fourth, the 5S Scott Neary. Fifth, the 24 Kyle Hervey. Sixth, Justin Thompson. Seventh, Shelby McLaughlin. Eighth, Tyler Hoke. Ninth, Lindsey Garl. And 10th, Brett Bieber. That concludes the racing for today. A reminder, we'll be back again tomorrow. Gates open at 12, warm-ups at 1 o'clock, the final day of the World Championships. And the All-Star Slingshot's going 40 laps tomorrow. Check 1, 2. All right, he's out of the car. Taking the win is second of the weekend, car number 55, Jared Silphy. And we'll have Jared here to us, microphone given out a little bit, so we're going to do the interview up here. Sorry about that. I have to bring you up here. Great run tonight. Congratulations. So good victory.
Yeah, thank you. We had a bad fast car both nights. We got screwed in the race earlier, but we came back strong and finished it out with a victory. So, feels pretty good. I got 2 wins here in 2 days, and I've never won here before, so feels really good to win here 2 times in a row.
Certainly, I'm sure it does. Congratulations. Enjoy Victory Lane and a great run tonight.
Thank you.